The chapter starts with a rainy stormy night. There is a big mansion and someone is looking at it. Inside the mansion there are two people, a daughter and a father. They are drinking tea. However, she is saying to her father, it's getting late, he should go to bed. Meanwhile, someone bells the ring of the door. Hearing a bell's ring, they are surprised who can be at this hour. She decides she will check it. When she opens the door, there is a girl asking for a shelter just for the night. As a result, she welcomes her. If you are wondering who is that person, it's Tomie. What's up guys, my name is Winston and you guys are welcome to another awesome video. I think anyway, today we are going to cover the 4th chapter of Tomie Junji Ito, which name is Porto. This chapter we will see some amazing stuff. For example, Tomie weird images such as this one for instance. Are you may guys around these two dudes are chopping Tomie's face off? If you guys don't think it's impressive, so how about Tomie headless zombie walking then? Isn't it impressive? If you guys want to see those things and some more mind-blowing stuff, so you guys need to do only one thing. Watch this video completely. That's it. So let's not waste any more time. Let's do this thing. Now a few months have passed. We see a high school. There is a student. She's a member of a photo club and her name is Tsukiko Uzumizawa. She has a business. She will snap a picture of other people and give to those folks who've asked for it. And in return, she will receive the money. However, everything has an end and that also applies on her. Her downfall has started ever since a new pupil transferred to her school. Who is that student? Well, we will see that later, but for now, let's go according to the manga panels. So it's like a normal day. Tsukiko is walking around in school. Then she sees Yamazaki. It seems it's like a perfect time for her to ask Yamazaki to be clicked his picture by her. So she said to him, there is a different girl who's asked her to snap his picture. As he's very famous, his demand is very high. So she asked if he will allow her to do it. He's very kind person, so he let her, and now he's giving her different photos. And meanwhile there is another student, she's observing them, especially Tsukiko. Nonetheless, when Yamazaki and Tsukiko have noticed she's standing there and looking at them, she turns around and starts walking. Yamazaki is curious who she can be. So Tsukiko answered, her name is Tomie and she had recently transferred here. In addition, she is the member of ethics committee. And now it is night. Tsukiko is in her condo. She is very happy, in fact feeling lucky that she had received photographs of Yamazaki of only saying a white lie to him. Nonetheless, she is also planning what picture she will deliver tomorrow. She has two pictures in her hand, Tsukiko and Ma. She likes Tsukiko picture but not Ma. She's complaining about his poses. And now we see it's next day. Tsukiko and another girl are arguing in school because Tsukiko is asking 1,000 yen for the picture. Hearing that my price is made her astonished. She asks how she can ask that much, where her decency is. That girl had paid her 5,000 yen and she is asking twice of it. What a joke. Then we see Tomie come behind her with her team. She wants to know from Tsukiko why she is taking advantage of those poor girls, not to mention the boys she photographs. She doesn't know it's against the school spirits. What if the teacher find out? She can be suspended for it. Further we see Tsukiko customer is denying that Tsukiko was selling a picture to her. In fact, she was showing to her. Tomie replied, she can fool her. She heard how much price Tsukiko was asking her. It was 10,000 yen, wasn't it? Then she ordered Tashi to check Tsukiko bag or she might have some more for sale as well. So he's gone to her and forcefully taken her bag from her and now he's searching her inside. He's found more images and given to Tomie. Now Tsukiko is telling Tomie they are important to her, return them. But Tomie refuses, her hands are tied, they have to confiscate them. In fact, she needs to report this matter to the teacher, but she will make a slight just for this time. And after, they leave the place. Tsukiko isn't very happy what Tomie had done, taking a picture of her. She says, so what, she's member of ethics committee who's given the permission to interfere in other people's matter. Those were her picture, she shouldn't have taken. Then Tsukiko's friend says she doesn't trust Tomie. She says she won't report it, but in other day, a student got expelled. He was from class D. Apparently, that was her doing. Then the scene shifts, they are sitting in classroom eating meals. During eating, Tsukiko is worried as she has a reason she could be expelled as well. So she asks Michiko if the photograph matters gets out or she will stick up for her. She answers yeah, she will. It was a little crime anyways. Afterward, another student appears and tells Tsukiko Yamazaki is here. He wants to talk to her. Consequently, seeing Yamazaki, she becomes worried. She thinks it seems he's discovered the real reason why she was taking his picture. Nonetheless, she learned he isn't here for their matter. He's here to ask a favor from her to collect a picture of Tomie for him. And now Tsukiko is searching Tomie. She isn't like the idea to take Tomie's images. Nonetheless, she couldn't say no to Yamazaki either, so she has no choice but to do it. She is complaining what he's found in Tomie that isn't in her. She liked Yamazaki for so long, but just in few days he's attracted to her. What a joke. Anyway, she's walking in school field. At the end, she finds Tomie. She's alone, so Tsukiko hides in bushes to capture her photos. While she's clicking them, Tomie noticed her. In addition, she herself also realized Tomie had seen her, which made her afraid what will be happen to her now. Tomie smiled and said if she wants her picture, she can capture 1,000 of them. In fact, she can scatter all across the school too. She won't mind. Then we see she's giving different poses for the picture, and Tsukiko is capturing them. After obtaining some images, Tsukiko tells Tomie she feels like she's taking a picture of a model. Then she orders Tomie to go back so she can grab full body images of her. However, Tomie has denied. She says she's the photographer. She needs to step back herself. Tsukiko smiles and replies, yeah, she is right, she will move back. Then she starts walking backward. And meanwhile, Tomie is asking how much her picture will go for. Tsukiko answers each of them will be sell something around 100,000 yuan. While they are discussing that, she accidentally dumped to someone. When she looked behind, the photo club head Tani has been standing there, and that made her confused what he's doing here in all of the places. He tells Tsukiko his disappointment in her how she used photo club to make quick bucks with a camera. He guesses that's why they keep their dark room available, but Tsukiko replies he's getting it all wrong. What he's missing, he says, all of it has happened in front of his eyes. She got caught red-handed. Hearing that, she ran from the crime place. When she makes some distance between her and Tani, she turned around and said to Tani, she hears him. He is right, she's the scum of the earth. She doesn't deserve a seat in his spotless club. She will resign it. In fact, he just go ahead suspend her from the school, or even better, expel her. Whatever he desires is fine by her. After she looked to Tomie and then she left the place. Now she is in principal office. He doesn't suspend her but tell her she should go to home and think about what action she had done was right or wrong. Then she left the principal office. While she is going to her condo, there is one thing which is bugging her. If Tomie was alone in whole scheme or there was someone else involved. Then we see she has gone to photo lab to transfer a photo reels to images, and after when she walked out from the shop, she is looking at the images of Tomie that made her astonished. Her every single photo are horrible. For example, in one image she has her eyes backside in her head, so in other she has her in throat. Seeing those photographs, Tsukiko is in shock how it can be possible. In fact, there is one image in which Tomie has two heads. Do you believe that? It's some crazy stuff. Totally disturbing and disgusting. Now in next day, Tsukiko is doing something very crazy. She is scattering all of the picture by throwing them out of the window. So because of that, all of students are confused seeing a picture falling from the sky. And when they fake up and see those bizarre images, they are horrified how Tomie is looking in photographs. In addition, when Tomie fake up one of them and see herself like monster, she becomes furious on Tsukiko. So she asks a favor from her henchman to catch Tsukiko for her. And meanwhile, Tsukiko distributes all of the picture and afterwards she leaves the place. And now she is in locker room wearing a shoes. However, then Yamazaki comes to the locker room. They look to each other. Afterward, he is tracking her for some reason. He is saying to Tsukiko she had better hide somewhere. The ethics committee goons are on their way to find her and kill her. Further, he says she might think he's bluffing, but he is not. He overheard them, they were planning that. And the plan of killing her is Tomie's plan because she makes Tomie angry, and due to that she now wants to end her life. Meanwhile, these two dudes are looking at Tsukiko in different area of the school. In fact, they are also asking from the pupils if they had seen her. Anyway, then we see Yamazaki is standing in front of a photo club room. And then one of our Tomie group member is coming toward Yamazaki. He asks him if he has seen Tsukiko somewhere. He answers he saw her walking by a building to a while back. Hearing that, he goes back and afterward Yamazaki enters to the photo club room. Furthermore, we see Tsukiko is thanking him for hiding her. And she can't believe Tomie and her teams are looking her for killing her. Yamazaki says he can't believe either, but that's the truth. Tomie has this strange supernatural power in which she bewitches a person and that person will do anything for her. She may think how she knows that because he's experienced it at himself. He also says she is in this mess because of him. If he hadn't asked her for the favor, she wouldn't be in this situation. Further, he says he doesn't understand why she dumped those pictures like that. He slowly replies he is jealous of Tomie because he loves him and he chose Tomie over her. And next we see for some reason he's choking her throat with a wire and asking her forgiveness. He says his order came personal. He isn't going to let anyone else get the credit. So she has no time for thinking. She sees some kind of bottle, so she grabbed and squeezed it on his face. All of the liquid spill on his face, which creates swelling and pain. Due to that, he starts screaming. So this is the perfect time for her to escape, which she does. In fact, she leaves the school and goes to home. And now at home, her mother wants to know where she had been. She was grounded. Nonetheless, she doesn't answer. In fact, she doesn't even look to her. So her mother says why she's making so much problem for her. She's going to tell all of this to her father and she will make it sure he gives her a good lesson. Further, we see her mother is going to her own father for a week, and about that she informed Tsukiko. Anyway, Tsukiko looked outside the window. She sees Tomie to Romeo and that made her frightened. On the top of that, her mother's voice comes. She says her friend is here. Then Tsukiko wants to stop her mother so that she can also go with her. But before she reaches, her mother has gone. In addition, Tomie is standing in door place. However, Tsukiko shows some courage. She goes to open the door so that she can leave the house. But Tomie isn't letting her do that. She is blocking her father by standing against the gate. Then Tsukiko shoved Tomie aside and opened the gate. But when she looked outside, the two Romeos were standing nearby the gate. Consequently, she shut the gate and asked Tomie why she has come here. So she replies she shouldn't be upset. She has brought some punishment. That's all. Tsukiko asks again then what they are here for. She answered they are her surrogate. They follow her everywhere. She also added if she thinks they are here for killing her, so she is wrong. No one wants to kill her. Then we see Tomie is drinking something. In fact, one of can she give to Tsukiko as well and say she can drink, it's not poisonous. Moreover, she also asks apologies for the other day what had happened to her. In the next panel, we see Tomie is interesting in photographs which are on the wall. So Tomie asks Tsukiko if she has taken them. They are impressive. In fact, there is one picture which catches Tomie's eyes. It's a mention picture. On top of that, that mention is in Spain. So Tomie asks her again if she has been to Spain. She replies she hasn't. That picture has been given to her by her friends. Then Tomie says before she moved here, she had been living in Spain for a while. Her family used to live in a big mansion like this. In addition, her mother used to a famous actress, but she passed away. After that conversation, now Tomie wants to invite Tsukiko to her place as her father desired to meet her and she would also love her. She comes to their house. But Tsukiko refuses. She's smelling something fishy. So Tsukiko tells Tomie that she isn't trustworthy. In fact, she is sick. Due to that, she needs to meet a doctor. Hearing a sick word, Tomie eyes gets wide of anger and asks if she just said to her she's sick. Then Tsukiko answers, see her true nature is emerging. She's a liar and a monster in a skirt. Which picture she has taken of her, that is her honest nature, a monster. Next we see Tomie is even more furious since Tsukiko is calling her a monster over and over, and then she starts screaming and also grabs her head because of the fence and tells Tsukiko she won't forgive her for this. Further we see her shouted has been hurled by her Romeos, so they break into Tsukiko's condo and catch Tsukiko, and one of them goes to see why Tomie is screaming. When he sits down and sees her head, he is surprised. Her head backside has grown a face, which is unbelievable scenario. Then another member also comes to the room with Tsukiko by dragging her. He is shocked too seeing her like that, and now Tomie is begging them to cut off the growing face and burn them. Furthermore, we see although they are confused what is happening, they still brought out the hatchet from the kitchen and start hacking off the growing face. And meanwhile, Tomie is screaming because of swelling and pain, but by accident they chop off the whole head of her. Seeing that they have cut off the entire head of her, they get into panic state. Say what they have done, what they will do now. They have murdered Tomie. Furthermore, when they realize the whole phenomenon Tsukiko has seen at first hand, they go crazy. They want to kill Tsukiko as well because she will tell someone about Tomie's death. In fact, they claim when they see camera, she was taking a picture of them while they were murdering Tomie. Then they are approaching to her of the attention of killing her because all of this mess has been created by her anyways. If she hadn't captured and scattered all those images, all this mess wouldn't have been created at first place. However, before they reach and stab her, a voice comes. It's Tomie, or say it's Tomie growing face. It's telling them burn this head. If they don't, it will wake up. Seeing that the face, which is a lot look like Tomie face, is talking, that astonished them. However, whatever they want to do, they have to do it quickly as it's yelling. So they find the wrapper on the floor, put the head in the wrapper and take it with themselves. Meanwhile, Tsukiko feels relaxed as she's still alive thanks to those stupid Romeos, and now she falls asleep because of tiredness. A little time has passed. She heard a strange noise. Due to that, she wakes up. And when she looked to Tomie's body, what she is seeing her body is moving. In fact, her body is getting up from the floor with the help of the wall, although her corpse is headless. Meanwhile, Tsukiko spoke after seeing Tomie's corpse is rising up. She thinks if this is nightmare, she like to wake up from it. Come to Tomie's corpse, it's standing there backward to Tsukiko, and now it's slowly turned around toward her. We see her body has grown a new head which looks disgusting. However, it starts walking towards Tsukiko and laughing as well. That makes Tsukiko frightened. She thinks she's gone for short this time. Nonetheless, she's wrong. It isn't coming toward her. It's want to leave the house, so it's run from the room, open the door, and go down the stair. Meanwhile, Tsukiko untie herself and turn on the light. Seeing blood everywhere in her room, she can't believe it on her eyes. She still thinks she has been dreaming. She will be wake up soon. But we know she has been dreaming or not. So with that, Tomie Junji Ito chapter 4 end here, but not the video. If you like this chapter, especially this video, so subscribe or watch this video, then decide if you want time for thinking. And come to the next video of Tomie Junji Ito. I will upload soon. And by the way, this chapter story isn't in here, it's linked with the 2 chapter more, which I will upload soon. So see you around and thanks for watching.